George for three. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Rockets leading by 19. Here's Mr. Clutch. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Turner.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
George with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And here's Hill for three. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14. 50%.
They came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Hill, a screen on Beverly. Hill kicks to Hill. Outside Hill. The feed to Turner. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player. Think of this. Only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Shot clock at 6. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Another steal. By himself.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Houston leading by 20. Harden outside. Howard, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Pulls it up. And it's Houston with another.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. There's a screen. Knocks it loose. And it's the Rockets on the break. And another three for Houston.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And, Greg, defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
George with the bucket. George has got 19 points.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And now, let's hear it for your
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Turner is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Miles in at the small forward position. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 60.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this one.
Good quarter for Hill. He's got 21 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the shot is good. And it's 6 points for Lawson.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Now Stuckey to end the run. That's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And it's Hill. That's on the assist by Stuckey. Hill's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
And here are the Pacers now, looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here is Miles, covered by Brewer, just 5 on the clock. Here's Hill, and again it's Indiana.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and the layup is good. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points in the quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. It's Hill on the wing. Again, missing Hill. The Rockets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Here's Holloway. Indiana again missing. The Rockets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And that one's good.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Stuckey passes to Holloway to stop the run. Out of hand on it. Here's Mr. Clutch. Fires for 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out of the transition.
Here's Holloway, 6 on the shot clock, and a miss there on the triple.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Here's Allen, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Mr. Clutch, it's deflected. 3 on 3. Poked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And he jams it with authority.
Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves him. No simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam.
That, to me, is a statement.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Robinson's checked in for Indiana. Moniunas is checked in for the Rockets. Ilyasova with the ball. Now Smith defending. Holloway, the pass to Allen. From the top of the key. Second shot opportunity. And Stuckey with the lay-in. Good.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Smith against Ilyasova. Pass to Holloway. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Stuckey.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Good. And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
they're running. Here's Mr. Clutch, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set. You get a running start to the rim, you should get a good number of scoring chances that way.
It's 3-pointers off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Off target from three-point range.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Here's Holloway, and good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got his third assist on the night.
Rodney Stuckey.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
Move the ball.
There's the three. Good.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
The shot's good from Holloway. He's got 20.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
The shot's good from Smith.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Allen's shot is off. And for Houston, they're shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. No good from Mr. Clutch. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them a foul. And Ilyasova kicks to Stuckey. Passes to Holloway. A 3. That one goes. Count. 23 points in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
2 minutes.
Allen, a screen on Lawson. On the wing, Stuckey. Pass to Holloway. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Mr. Clutch. Screen by Smith. Shot's good from Mr. Clutch.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And they're on the break. Here's Lawson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lawson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite
Yeah.
honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Mr. Clutch. He did it all.
Basket by Glenn Robinson III.
Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
So you see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games